our second speaker. This is Boone Greenlee, and he's going to tell you about a very interesting product.
Hello.
That's all.
I had a slideshow, but let's just skip that. Nobody likes PowerPoint. And I don't have a mic, but if you can hear me, we're okay. Can you guys in the back hear me? I'll try to be loud. So here's my statement. Does this work okay? Okay. So, yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, we don't have to worry about that. In fact, I'm going to skip it because the last speaker could cut in and out, and I kind of hated that. So just, if I'm too quiet, shout it. Okay, so here's my statement. The weakest link in the chain of infection has been overlooked, and my company has broken that link. And I would like to, if you're willing to do some participation, who's willing to participate in a show of hands? Okay, that's good to know because I'm going to go with this number.
If you could just speak up a little bit more.
Okay, so who believes, and it's okay to guess, but who thinks that the primary cause of infection is touch? Well, the CDC says 80% of all infections are by hands and touch. It's a misconception that airborne is the biggest threat, but it's about 20% or less of like cold, flu, or just about anything, actually. And that's why they push hand washing. You must have seen hand washing just drilled into your brain for pretty much forever, right? But there is a problem with hand washing, and that is if you go wash your hands, then you go and touch probably hundreds of surfaces every hour, surfaces that likely contain infections. Why? Oh, look. Right. So it matters because it's called reinfection. Like you just, or self-inoculation is the word they use. It's a lot of big words. I'm not a medical guy, so you can see I kind of stumbled through their words. But the primary way it happens is by your fingertips touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Cold and flu do not pass through your skin. They go into your own eyes, your nose, and mouth, and you put it there with your hands. And I'd like to ask one more question, and this is a show of fingers. How many times do you think you touch your eyes, nose, or mouth with unwashed hands every hour?
5 or 10.
All right, you guys are getting it. Yeah, on average, it's 16 times per hour. And that's not a disorder. It doesn't mean you have a mental disability or that you need to be hospitalized. It's just what we all do. In fact, pretty much all primates face touch 16 times per hour on average. Some are less, some are trained not to. Like professional actors and actresses know not to, but the rest of us don't. And so this is a big deal. And in fact, the CDC is urging people not to touch their face. They're saying this now. So I was in an office setting and I told people this, and they were like, holy cow, I am going to quit touching my face. And that holds up for about 2 minutes before they're touching their face more than before. And they don't know it. You can say, you just did that. And they go, no, I didn't. And that's when it kind of dawned on me. It's subconscious. So how do you change a subconscious behavior? You're not even aware you're doing it. Well, there's 2 steps. You have to acknowledge that you're doing it. So if you're just insistent that it doesn't happen, well, then good luck to you, but you're done. And then the second is, look at that, 1 and 1. I don't know how that happens. Anyway, you have to get instant objective feedback. So how might you do that? You could ask somebody to nudge you, but who's going to do that? That's ridiculous. You could film yourself, and you would get feedback, but it wouldn't be instant. So it's like if you've ever trained an animal, like a dog. I mean, I know we're training ourselves sometimes, but you can't. If you see something an hour after the fact like that, you can't change it. And I was all about this, so I thought I would be really good at not touching my face. But I have a background in product development, so I made a little gadget, a little gizmo that just optically senses your forearms when they're in front of your face. And when that happens, I was shocked. I was completely floored that I touched my face subconsciously. Like when the device is silently vibrating at me, I was like, okay, that was when I was excited, because then it's like, I have something that works. Let me get this on other people. And I play card games with people. And they would be shocked themselves. They're like, I can't believe I'm doing this. What is going on here? Whose hands are these? It's like my hands are touching my face without my permission. It was like a big eye-opener to me. So you don't have to wear this all day. I'm wearing one right now just to show it off, but I broke the habit weeks ago. As in, I can go hours without touching my face, and I know that because I'm wearing it, I confirm it. But before this, I touched my face probably more than 16 times a day. But just a little bit of practice. Everybody uses screens and computers and TV. That's the best time to do it. Because it's not compatible while you eat or drink, or if you have a lot of animated hand gestures, right? It's not appropriate to use all the time, but it's not required to use all the time. I can tell you that any of my testers have broken the habit in just a little bit of deliberate practice each day. And to break a habit varies for some. For me, it was 3 weeks. Others, yeah, it's going to take 6 or more. It depends on the person. It depends on if they actually use it every day and things like that. So there's those big words: prevent self-inoculation. You can protect others, especially those who are immunocompromised. And that means, like, if you have cancer and you've been treated with chemotherapy or radiation therapy, that weakens your immune system. A common cold can kill you, cause serious damage to your organs. It even can help reduce acne, because touching your face makes acne a lot worse. Probably everybody knows that. It can help stop nail biting, because nail biting is so often subconscious. People just are doing it and they have no idea. And that just helps them break the habit, because if you notice you've been nail biting, but you started a minute ago, that doesn't do you any good. But this is instant feedback. And you look and feel more confident. I have a friend who's a psychologist who says when he's got a client and he wants to know if they're lying to him, he says his lie detector test is if they're touching their mouth or nose. So it doesn't, you don't look confident if you touch your face a lot. It just, that's subconsciously you go, oh, okay, what's wrong? What's that guy hiding? And then about feeling more confident, I have a little story about that. I play card games. I was playing Texas Hold'em with my cousins. One of my cousins was there, completely sick, getting snot everywhere. And everybody there in the room was just really grossed out, as they should be, right? And they're like, oh, I know when I'm sick in 2 days, who I'm gonna blame, whose fault it is, it's your fault. And my feeling was, I don't care. I know that I didn't touch my face this entire time. And your snot is on my fingers, I know that, because we're shuffling cards. But I didn't put it in there. But everyone else at the table did. They all put his snot into their eyes, nose, and mouth, which is how it happens. And it's gross, but it's just a reality. It's just, so yeah, it's rechargeable, and some little features there. It can actually, our prototypes can connect to an app, like an iPad. I don't value the iPad data that much, but some would if they were, there's situations where you would care, but the value is instant feedback, not something at the end of the day. For example, Fitbits are kind of that end of the day metric, and Fitbits are clinically proven to make people be less effective at their weight loss goals because it's complacency. And so you need instant objective feedback, and that's how behaviors are actually corrected. Because I'm more interested in a product that really works, and this does. It's working. People are going from touching their face a lot to not at all. And I'll go to what I'm asking from the community here today. I have a lot of problems in front of me, businessy things, right? I'm a product development guy. But the thing that's most in front of me right now is what I would call gatekeepers. So like, I want to go to Children's Hospital and say, I want your patients who are going to undergo these chemotherapy treatments or are undergoing it now, and they are at risk more than anybody, and they need to be trained not to touch their face, because that is like 80% of how they're getting sick. But I don't even get to make that pitch, because a gatekeeper says, no solicitors, no salespeople, no, you can't come in here. I'm not a doctor, I don't have any doctor friends, right? So I can't even offer it, say, use this for free. Like, I'm not trying to get money from you. I just want the credibility of say, a children's hospital, right? So that's my big hurdle to break through, because I have a small batch of 50 units, which is enough to get these units out there to establish like what they call the social proof. If it's being used by a hospital, I think that would go a long way for other people to say, okay, yeah, I get it now, right? But before then, it's just me going to events like this.
All right, thank you very much.